morning. Oh, hello. How are you? Good afternoon. Welcome to Bima's Corner. I'm Bima, better known as Els, and we're working on a journal. Now, first I'm going to clean this up because somebody had his snackies up here this morning. Okay. Hi. Not today. Not today. Go on. Go find someplace else to be. So we are working on our album journal. I apologize. I got up late this morning and I'm getting a late start, and I haven't had my breakfast yet. It's one of those things. Good morning, Michelle. So this is the cover. We made this, I think, last week. And it's just fabric. We added some trim to it and some book corners. And we put in some flips because everybody voted on 3 fins. So we have 3 fins in here. And this is the front. There's just a little pocket. This opens up both sides. And there's a paper clip here holding that. And then we have some writing space on the back. We have a journaling card here. Some more writing space. We have this little flip over here with a little tab at the bottom. And you open it up, and there's a big pocket here. We're going to add another journaling card. I'm thinking something like this, big. And then there's another page up here for writing. Turn it over. More writing, more writing. And this is glued in, but because we're going to be putting in 3 signatures, it's going to be tied in. So we're not worried about stress pulling it off. And that brings us to where we are today. I've lost the signature. Seriously, I lost the signature. Here it is. A. So I've done one signature off camera. Harry, seriously? Are you that desperate? Okay, go ahead. Get up and say hello. Go on. Well, if you want up there so bad, go ahead. No, you're just going to sit there now and stare at me? What are we doing? Is Mommy doing a journal, or are you going to be on that desk? I'm just going to sit down here and look at you pathetically. All right. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Miss Arlene. How are you? Hi, Mari. By the way, I got a text this morning. Steffi's home. That's all it said. I'm assuming she's okay and that she's home. I'm having some yogurt, quick sugar. All right. So this is our, seriously. Yes, Mommy has work to do. And that's why you're up here, because the blue light is on. You're worse than a grandma in the Kmart. The blue light comes on and you run over to see what it is. You may not even need it, but you're going to get some because it's blue light. Good morning. Good morning, honey. It's like, Mommy, I need love. All right, get down. Go on. Get down. Go on. Everybody has seen you. They've all said hello to you. Now get down. Go on. Here's your knee. Get down. Let's go. Thank you. Okay. Now that's over. It's a thing. All right. So we started off with a little journal card at the front. I keep saying I need to do this. So let's do it. Let me see. Let's just add the back to this now so that I can stop going, I need to add the back to this. All right. 3 by 3.5. And we'll mirror the rounded corner. Lightly inking. You ever notice that when you have a dauber, just as you get that dauber to the point where like it inks perfectly, it falls apart and you need to get a new one? What is the deal with that? By the way, I ordered new tips for this, new cover things, because this one drives me crazy. I don't like it. So I ordered something new for it. See how that works. I'm trying to learn how to put the right amount of pressure on this bottle so that I don't get too much glue. All right. There. Now it's backed. I feel better. All right. Then we have writing page. Little flip. This is a paint chip. Part of a paint chip anyway. Huge paint chips. At least they're on top of it. All right. That is just for looks. Little pocket tag needs to be finished. I'll get to them. Now, originally we had a different piece of paper in here, but we decided we wanted to change it out. So we added this one in, which is, I don't know, I like it, but it's very white. Oh. So, I don't know, I might ink it. Then we have a little bit of writing space in the back. This is a paper clip. We've got a tag here. Flip it open. This is our mid page. It's the other side of that paper clip. Then over here we did sort of a double pocket. So this was one big piece, but it was too big, so I cut it down. And so now we have this little journaling card in here. And then I took this end of the pocket and I fussy cut this out and put this in here. And it kind of gives it a little bit of a dimension. I know you guys can't see that because of the camera, because of the angle, but it gives it a little bit of dimension. It's kind of cool. Then we have a corner pocket over here with a little tag in it. The other side of that white page, which I think is perfect. I like it. Then we have a little pocket back here with a ticket. And we did this little belly band and this huge journal card. This is a paper clip. This video is coming. It's coming. There's a video for this. This is just on the page. It's just for detail. And then we have a pocket with a little tag here. And we have the other side of that little the index card. And we just put a little side tuck in it. And added that ticket. And then on the other side, the lines are still visible. So I just left it so you could write on it. Over here we have just a little bit of washi and a butterfly, little tiny tuck, and this little teeny card, which is perfect on this page. It's just the right colors. And then over here, we did a fussy cut pocket, and it's got a little journal card in there. And we took one of the tags and we just fussy cut this part out just to add to detail. And this is the last page on this particular signature, and then we'll start the other one. Hi, Roseanne. So we're going to figure it all out. All right. I have to write down what time I took my pills. Otherwise, I'll forget. Now, yesterday, Miss Carla had the day off, and so she was with us. And she suggested for this page that we put in a Tim Holtz pocket. And so I cut one of those that we can glue in. And I backed this on a file folder. So I just put the two of them together, and then I cut it so that it is thicker. So we're going to go ahead and put some glue on this. I'm telling you guys, I'm trying to learn how to work with this glue bottle. I'm getting there. We're going to add this. Making charm dangles like you did with paper beads. No, I'm not making freaking paper beads again. Blah. I do not like paper beads. All right, so we've glued that down, and then I went ahead and I made some ephemera pieces for it. So I made this little tag. So a little tag that goes in here. Look at that. And then this is part of the ephemera set that came with the paper. So we've got that in there. And then this is one of the ticket pieces. That. We're just going to put that in there. Now we just need to figure out what to do at the top of the page. Michelle, honey, I know where you live, and I will come up there. That's not an empty threat. You know it. All right. So I'm going to put something up here. Let's take a look at our forest travel notes. By the way, I love these so much I ordered them again. But mostly because my deer doesn't have a head. Yeah, my deer came without a head. If the next one comes without a head, I'm going to be mad. I didn't say anything this time today. But, you know. I have Squirrely. No. No. Not real sure what the hell that's about. If this Squirrely. Ooh, I like that one. I like that one. So I'm working on a video on how to redo these PET stickers that are great images, but they're glossy and crap and you can't use them. So I'm working on a video on how to fix that. I'm working on it. I cut that label out. It's from an envelope. And apparently that part was the back and it had the seam on it. Yep, right there. There's the seam. It's the end of an envelope. I used it for something else and I was like, I like that color and it works with this book. Hi, Christine. I'm going to kill Michelle. Y'all are going to get, it's going to come up in your feed. It's going to be like, you know, she's gone. Chris, then I'd have to kill her husband too, just so I could, you know, not have any witnesses. I could wait till he went to work. Then everybody would know it was be me because I'd have Jesse here with me. Because Jesse would get in the car and I wouldn't be able to get him back out. Last time I went up there, he could finally put a person to the voice that talks to him all the time because I talk to him all the time. And dogs can't see one dimension, so they really can't make out a face until they see the actual face. Like if it's on the screen, they can't tell. And so we were up there and I was talking to him. And like when he saw me, he was barking at me. But the minute I opened up my mouth and said something, he was like, it's Els. Like he knew who I was because I've talked to him so many times online, you know, because Michelle and I spend a lot of time on Facebook calls. That's way too much glue. See, that's the problem I'm having with this glue bottle. I got to find a smaller tip, I think. I don't know. I think that's the smallest one. And yeah. So when I went to leave, he laid down behind my car. He didn't want me to go. Thankfully, Michelle's brother showed up, so his uncle trumped me, and off he went. I know. Jesse would be digging a hole. Come on, we can put the body over here. We going for a bye-bye? As soon as we take care of this, we'll go for a bye-bye, right? And I think we're going to add some washi to this. We use this one. We use that one and that one. And I think use that one. Let's do this one. I always have to remember that washi tape is printed backwards. In the reverse that you would think. And there's a reason for that, because Japanese writing is from the right to the left and not the left to the right. So their tape is backwards too. I don't know why. It just is. It's just the thing. No, see, he would be a witness. I'd have to do him too. Speaking of, good morning, love of my life.
I see nothing.
See that? My mic's a smart man. I know nothing. I see nothing. My mic would be like, what did you do? I don't think so. Do you want to hide a body? Doesn't have to be a body. Just be parts of one. that man loves you. Like it or not, woman, that man loves you. Yes, he annoys you. Yes, you annoy him. But he loves you. Look at this one. Nah, he'd break. He'd break. He'd be like, yes, he did it. She killed my wife. All right. So that's that page. Now we're going to figure out what we're doing over here. Hi, Christine. Did I say hi to you already, honey? If I didn't, I apologize. Bad host, bad host, bad host. There. I've eaten my whole container of yogurt, Mom. All right. So what are we going to do back here? Well, this is our first signature. Yes. Okay. So this part has to like go with this, and then we flip it, and this has to go with this. Now we have to keep in mind that this opens both ways. So we need to figure out what we're doing here. And I don't want to mess this up because it's beautiful, beautiful paper. You see that? This is it's mulberry, and it's got the thread going through it, and then it's got little flakes of gold and silver on this beautiful, rich, creamy color. So it's gorgeous. And that's going to go there, and this is our opposite. So we have to figure out what we're doing here. All right. But let's take a look at our ephemera and see what we got. Hey, how you doing? Okay. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. No, I like the idea. I don't like the design. This is from a different project. This was pre-made. Hold on. Let's see. Maybe we'll do one of these. No. I'm looking. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? These are supposed to be nature. Those are supposed to be nature. I didn't see a single nature quote in here. Let's see. What do we got here? No. Okay, yeah. I have a pocket. This one's a coin pocket, though. I don't think I want to do that. I think I just want to do a pocket. So, let's see. Which one shall we do? Hey, we got this. What do you think of that? Hi, Rudy. What is what? Oh, they're quotes. They're vellum quotes. And they're supposed to be nature and inspiration. I didn't see a single nature one in there. We do have this. I don't know. That's on a time card, I think. I don't know. I think it's a little big. But, I mean, it's not too big if we want to put one of these in there. It might actually be too small. Takes that one. Bye, Mari. Have a good time. I'm kidding. Hope everything works out. Like, I like that. But I think it's too big for the page. So we have that double flap on the other side. That's huge to have a double flap on the other side. All right, let's move that out of the way. Let's look. What else we got? Nope. Nope. None of those. All right, now. Nope. Hold on. That's too big. It's too big. I have a lot of book pockets, a lot of book page pockets. But I haven't used any book page pockets in this journal. So I don't want to start doing it now, you know? Let's do this. Now, I do keep these in an envelope, plastic envelope, in my stash because they're a little bit, you know, fragile in comparison to some of the other pieces that I have in here. And if we don't want something to happen to them, you know. I need to make myself not going to all right. So we have one of these, which we can't use because crap. We'd have to use it at the top. It would still cover up that guy. Huh. Okay. Okay, so we're not going to do that. I had a thought for about 10 seconds. And then it went away. Okay. I haven't put these away yet. These are all these. We did these in a craft with me, and I haven't done them. I haven't put them away yet. So let's see what we got. Nothing really. We could do like a bookmark on this page, like a tall, skinny bookmark. Ooh. I think we'll do a tall, skinny bookmark. Let's get down our tag bin. Look what we got. I bet you that'll fit too. It will. We'll have to cut it down. All right, that works. This is a make-ahead. So let's pocket piece. We don't need to cut it down a lot. Just I think like right there. See that? That'll make a cool paper clip. Okay, let's make sure. All right, that does not go over the top. I'm not even going to bother to back it because it's on cardboard. It's not very thick, but it'll work for bookmark. Okay. There. All right. So, did anybody do anything exciting? I know it's hotter than Hades hooch out there, but I was watching the dad bod this morning. He was in my feed, and I was like, I have to stop watching Facebook when I'm sitting around with Mike because his Facebook feed, my phone hears it and starts playing his stuff on my phone, which is okay for some stuff, but some, not so much. So this morning, the dad bod came across my screen. He was talking about how hot it was. And he's decided that it's cremation hot. I gotta tell you, I kind of agree with the guy. He's hot. All right, so we have this. Get that out of the way. Ooh, I like family reunions though, and I would like to see more of them that are not for funerals. You know what I mean? All right, so we're gonna add some of this paper to this because right now it's just very general and it doesn't have any zhuzh, you know? So I'm going to add a little bit of this paper to it. And then I got some nature themed stuff here that we can use. Let's see what we got in here. Like those. Let's take a look at these. Or these. I like the backgrounds the best. They couldn't get it, huh? All of these people are related to you. Sorry. No. This needs stuff, you know? It's not me. What do? We throw things at it until it looks right. Right? Okay. I don't know where the ball is, so we're just going to use a popsicle stick like a normal person. Yeah. I still remember when my mom, like, oh, go to Ireland, no big deal. Take the kids and go to Ireland, no big deal. But when my mom decided to move to California, my grandparents looked at her like she was crazy. And they were like, what's wrong with New Jersey? It's a perfectly good state. She's like, I don't want to live in New Jersey anymore. They did not get that. They were like, no. You go here, you go there. What's the problem? I don't know. I don't like that, but I don't care because I do care, but I'll figure it out later. It probably needs something. I just haven't seen it yet, All right. So we need to decorate this pocket though. Hold on. Well, there's this that Harry's been playing with for like ever. No. I need to put it away. Okay, here we go. Do you know what? I'm going to say this. There is a very underutilized color in crafting. Green. I have like one green lace. Looking at all my colors. Let me see what I do with my scissors. Where did I go? Not those, my real scissors. Yeah, your dumb butt probably put it underneath that big old box. Nope. Ah. All right. I'm just going to cut some of this and then we'll figure it out. Sit here and measure stuff like that. Just put it on there properly, woman. It's a 3-in-1. Okay, now what? I have to be careful I don't get too froofy here because I don't want to make Rose too proud, you know? Nothing. I have one butterfly. All right, so far we have one butterfly. I'm telling you, I like the packaging on stuff sometimes better than I like what's in the package. You know?
Hi, puppy dog. Did Daddy leave you in the house again?
I know. Too bad, Daddy. What do you want from me? All right, so I'm going to use this to cover up that. So let me just get some ink on it. That is where I smooched some glue. Now, I could get out my eraser, my gum eraser, and I could get rid of it. But I don't want to dig it out. I'm lazy. Shush. So, just add a little bit of adhesive to this. Cover up that spot. Did anybody see the video? Y'all know about that 8.8 earthquake, right? That hit over by Russia. Did anybody see the video of the surgery? Apparently there was some surgery going on. And they have those cams in the surgical rooms now to, make sure that doctors do the things they're supposed to do and nobody does anything inappropriate and all that kind of stuff. And you see the whole surgical team going, and I'm like, oh my God, I am so glad that's not my surgery. Yeah, and now there's a volcano. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting week. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so we have lost huge amounts of people in the first part of 2025. Somebody made a meme where they are wrapping like big name celebrities in bubble wrap. And I was like, oh my God, seriously? Okay, so I separated this from the sticky part because the sticky part doesn't freaking work on these, okay? I mean, it does, but it doesn't. But I'd rather put glue on it. Glue. And I don't like the way that it looks with the sticky part on there. If that makes any sense. And of course, these are hard to get off once you get going. Because they're white. And it tends to, and look at, you could ink that and get like a whole new thing out of it. So I separate them. I don't like them. Okay. So we have a seal up there. Yep. Yeah, they were bubble wrapping Morgan Freeman, and I was like, oh my God. Save the icons. I was like, oh my God. You people need help. Okay, we are obviously going to have to cut out more words, print up more words for this because we've pretty much gone through all of them in one signature. I need a little bit of this because I'm putting that over the lace. I want to make sure that it sticks. Okay. Yeah. Steffi G! Hi, babe. I got your message this morning. I told everybody you were home. Then we were talking about you, so I didn't expect you to show up, I'm kidding. We were not talking about you. Just that you just said that you were home, and so I assumed everything came out okay. We're just going to add some greenery to this. Don't worry, I have more of this, which is good because we've used a whole pack of these on one signature too. Where'd that popsicle stick go? Oh, back over there. Okay. Why do I keep pulling out two? I just need one. If I needed two, I'd get the big one out. I love when a doctor looks at you and goes, well, it's just a routine surgery. No, it's routine for you. It is not routine for me. I've never had that surgery before. All right, now we're going to put this on here. You go over there. it didn't go as planned. Well, what the hell happened? Never mind. You don't have to tell us. That's personal. We don't need to know these things. I forgot to ink this before I put it down. So we're going to quasi ink now. Okay. Now we just need something here. I'm going to put this on there. Now, this is a little tricky because the threads can come up on this. So when you're putting rub-ons or stickers on mulberry, be very careful. You want to make sure that it's well applied before you try to lift it up. And start at a big area. You know, don't try to pull it up where the antennas are. Get out my pokey tool to get under there. Slow and easy. Well, it's our last green piece. Let's put that on there too. What the hell, why not, right? We got to get another set of these out. Right across the bottom here. There we go. One too many. It's going to be a difficult thing. Just like a Band-Aid. I'm just going to rip it off. There we go. Okay. That is signature A done. Well, you know, we still got to come back to the tops and stuff. And this is signature B, because I've already done C. I did that one night last week. All right. So let's take a look. What do we have in here? So we have a piece of like silvery colored. Then we have a pocket. Well, it's an envelope. No, it's not. It's a sack. And we're going to turn that into a pocket. Then we have some marbled paper. We have some of this like light colored. We have some of this green, gorgeous. This blue, which I don't really think works in here, but we'll let it fly for now. And then our center is actually this, a card, and then back the other way. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages in this signature. So 24 pages, 6 sheets. We have a little bit of creep, but I'm not worried about the creep on this one. I could trim, but I'm not going to, because I don't think it really matters in the end. You know what I mean? All right, so let's see where this is going to go in the book, because this is B. So that's A. This is where B is going. So B is going up against this. So we've got a lot of butterflies here. I don't think the color works. I don't care. I'm going with it. I don't care if it doesn't work. It brings up the blue and the flowers over here. And we will figure out, oh, no, there's some blue in here. So it'll work. It'll work. We'll make it work. Okay, so we got a lot of butterflies. All right, we're going to make this happen. Okay. Now we could start with this because, that's got the big butterfly and this is a big pocket. Let me get this out of here. And I'll just, let me ink this up real quick. I may hate it. You never know with me. Let's see. I hate it. It's too big. Too big, I tell you, too big. Let's see. Can't really turn these sideways. I wish I could. But you can't. You could do... See, now this is too tall for this. Could do that double pocket idea again on here. Let's do that. We're gonna go. What are we doing? I'm gonna do it right here. I'm not gonna see this side. Okay. All right, so we have that, which we are going to glue down. If we can get some glue to come into the bottle, I know it's full. There we go. I think the trick to this bottle is don't squeeze. Just let it flow. All right, so we're going to put this here. And then we're going to do a little fussy cut here. And I'm going to do this on a piece of paper. I want it to be a little thicker. Yeah, I think that's the trick to this is don't squeeze the bottle. Just let it happen. Okay, we're going to try this again. Here we go. No. It goes right around there. There we go. Keep it to there. Out around the wing. Down around her hat. And back around the other wing. Down. And in and around. There. 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 Let's ink this. And I think I'm going to put this over here. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue here across the bottom. And then we're going to go right there. And I'm just making sure that I line up the bottom before I put the glue down. There we go. All right, let's see. That, this, all of this, and that, and that. Put that in there. And then we need this one. I love this one. Do this one. Inking. Inking. Yes. Okay. All right. I like it. Okay. Now, where's the other one? Needs something. Because this, see, it matches her. I'll show you. You can't see it. I'll show you. So there's the wing on this. There's her wing. Like it. Like it a lot. Okay. You got one of those, huh? Yeah. My granddaughter used to fight. Shay would fight. Like, no, I'm not going to take a nap. I'm not going to take a nap. I'm not going to take a nap. Do I have to get up? Yes, you do. You need to get up. I don't want to. All right. So we have that. And we're going to add a little washi. Not a lot of washi, just a little washi. But I'm going to tear this down first. I like a torn edge on my washi. Like, I don't mind if one edge is straight, but I like the other end to be torn. You know what I mean? And then I always save the other piece because you never know. Okay. Okay, I don't have to ink it or anything, really, as long as I can tear it. I like torn washi, and I cannot tell you why. There. Now I could put the other piece like over here. I think I'm going to right there. Not the whole thing, just this part of it. Okay. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. Have a good day, Rose. All right. I like it. It's going to be perfect. Okay, turning the page. Now, we do have this pocket to deal with, this paper bag, and we're going to have to cover this in some way because we're going to use this. Because this is a really thin pocket. I love the color and everything, but it's very, very thin. So we're going to go, let's see, we're going to go 3 3/8 by, and if I know, 3 3/8 by 4 3/4. All right. So I'm going to take this part off. Yeah. 3 3/8. Take off the bottom. And 4 1/4. There. 3 3/8, Michelle. That's the one between 3 1/4 and 3 1/2. Perfect. I want the color of the bag to come through, you know? But I do need it to be stronger on these edges than I do at the top. So Oh my God, Michelle made me watch this guy. She didn't make me do it. She told me about him. And so I had to go watch it. And I got to tell you guys, he was measuring stuff. And he went from inches to centimeters to millimeters. And I was like, oh my God, dude, pick a system. Like, instead of telling you that it was 108 millimeters, just say it's, almost 11. Why is this not working? There was a pin in you just a second ago. Worky, worky, worky. Come on. Glue. I think it's just me, guys. I think glue bottles just hate me. Okay. Scant and scant. And a beautiful 1/4 of an inch top and bottom. There. Yeah, it's just me. They just hate me. All right, I'm going to put a finger pull in here. Now, the other side I'm not too worried about because it's got the bottom of it, so it's already kind of got that built-in security. Ink. Right there. Okay. I'm telling you, glue bottles hate me. All right. So one of these giant tickets will fit in there. So put that in there. Daddy's over at the door trying to let the puppies in and out. Stuff's falling all over the place. The puppies are looking at him like, Dad. Okay, so now that goes in there really kind of deep. So we're going to put a tab on this later. I'm not going to do a tab now. We'll do a tab later. All right. Now, I do want to leave this page mostly for writing. This page, I think we're just going to do some washi. So we'll put some washi across the bottom and see where we go from there. It's not going to cut Why? Because it's too small. You can't get your fingers around it. Yeah, it's the story of my life, Michelle. Every glue bottle. Every glue bottle. Okay. So, and then I just want something up here. Now, I know this doesn't really go, but, it works with this page. No, we're not doing that. Okay. We have that. So we don't want to do this. No. Yeah, I'm going to need to cut more ephemera, guys. I'm going to need to do more ephemera for this. Because we've only done one section, and I've already killed off almost all of it. I don't know how the women do those big old bulky ones. Now, that being said, we are almost done with this. We're probably going to be done by the end of next week. So, I'm going to repost the poll in the group for what the next journal is going to be. And it'll be, different styles of journals and themes, just like we did the last time. And it's going to be, let's put that on right side up, shall we? Let's put it over here. It's going to be what I have on deck. And I have on deck a little golden book, an accordion book. I don't know. There's a couple of them over there. Also, don't forget that I need your ideas for the Dark Macabre. So, there's a post in the Facebook group for that. Go in there and take a look at it. Don't forget about the washi swap. Let's get that going. What else? God, there's so much stuff going on right now. Don't forget to put your birth month in the listing in the group. We're going to be converting that over into the files section here shortly. And then we'll work it from there because I don't want it to get lost. I don't want to pin too much stuff to the top kind of thing. So this needs this. I have to clean my scissors. These are Teflon. I should not be getting goo on them like that. All right, we're going to get this guy open. So we have the washi swap. Putting it up here. For the quarter, I'm working on the quarterly project for the Patreons and for everybody else. And if you want to see what Patreon is like, the quarterly project is a great way of doing it because you get into the Patreon live, their private live, and I'm going to tell you, those ladies are hysterical. Boy, yeah, seriously, put them on camera. They all lose their little minds. It's redonkulous, but it's fun as hell. So, yeah. All right, so I need something. I don't know what it is. It's a something. We're getting there. I'm finding it. Figuring it out. I am sweating balls today. I gotta tell you guys. It is hotter than Hades hooch in here. It is. I don't know if Hades has a hooch. But if he did, it would be hotter. I've already had a full bottle this morning, Mom. So this is going to have a tab. Let's do that now. Where's that punch? Hello, punchy, punchy, punchy. Wait a minute, we were using a punch. Where the hell did it go? Buried. Buried. I think that's how I tell you, buried. Why do I still have this big old thing of lace sitting up here? Because you're stupid. Okay. Still got to get to Home Depot and get more of those. Let me get this out of the way because it's driving me nuts. Get my lace bin. It's on my desk at the moment and it's driving me crazy. Okay. And then I'm going to cut this down to make it a thing. Hand grenades and horseshoes, that's all that matters, right? Okay. How'd we do? Pretty damn good. Okay. Crack file. It has a really heavy shine on the back. All right. Glue.
Call from Las Vegas, NE.
Las Vegas is calling me.
Call from Las Vegas, NE.
Hello, please leave a message after the tone.
What the hell is that? Some kind of fuzz. You're not much older, you're just older. Okay. So that fits in there. I like it. I like it a lot. But this needs something. And I know what it needs, but I don't want to. Yeah, I'm going to do this one, I think. Yeah, this one. Okay, here we go. went all over the desk. It's driving me nuts. I'm sorry, Steph. Did they give you anything for pain, honey? We're going to add some glue back here on this sack just to kind of make sure that we've got this down because we're counting on it to reinforce the back of this pocket. Okay. All right. I'm out of ephemera, guys. I really just don't have anything that I want to put in here. Now, I did do this, and it's just a very easy little pocket using a couple of different odd dies that I want to show you guys how to do this. And so we're going to do a video on it, but we're going to be using this in the book. I just don't know where. Not here because we want to keep that page for writing. But, you know, it could go here. Right there. I don't know, though, so we're not putting it down yet. But we're going to be talking about that one. I do want to get a pocket in here that we can use one of these in because I love the idea of having all that extra journaling space. I might even do it on the back of this pocket. You know, just have a small area to put it. I don't know. I might glue it down. And then we'd have writing space. And then you flip this down. And then you got writing space. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we're going to be doing that Wednesday. I don't know. We might do it tomorrow. You never know. I might decide to go live. No, we're going to do it tomorrow because today's only, what, Thursday? Yeah, we're going to do it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow on Friday. I don't know what damn day of the week it is. Don't ask me. Do you know how I tell what day of the week it is? When I go and take my meds for the day and the little box tells me what day it is. That's how I know what day of the week it is. If the little box doesn't tell me, I don't know. I am going to print out some more of the ephemera for this and get that cut today because we're running out of ephemera. And that's no bueno. We are still holding out hope for this, so we're going to put it in here. I also pulled this, which is just a book tag. It's a book page tag, but I like the texture of the material. So we'll include that in here. I don't know if we're going to use that because, you know, yeah, but this is all we have left. So we have a lot of stuff to make. We're going to make some more stuff. All right. So we have a very busy month coming up. Today's the last day of July. And we do have art therapy tonight. And it's going to be the prompt. Now, I don't know how that's going over. You guys need to tell me. Go to the Facebook group. Tell me what you think of it. Just put in a comment, any kind of comment. You know, put in a post. This sucks. We hate it. Here's an idea. Whatever. Okay? Then tomorrow on the Craft With Me, we're going to be doing Monday's video. This one, we're not going to make the book. We're just going to decorate it. So if you made this flip-flop journal from Monday's video and you would like to decorate it, we're going to be decorating this tomorrow night. Don't know what I'm doing with it yet, but we're going to be decorating that. And what else? And then we have mixed media on Saturday. Sunday's our game. Now, Monday, we're going to try something new. It's totally different for us. So we're going to do it on the first Monday of the month for the next couple of months and see how it goes. If everybody likes it, then we'll start moving, you know, some things around because it means our Monday video gets pushed to Tuesday. And if I push videos to Tuesday, then Wednesday we'd have another video And then, so that would have to get pushed. So it's just a matter of me changing dates in the back end of the studio. But we're going to try this. And I'm not going to tell you guys what it is until Sunday. But there's going to be something new on Monday, starting on the 4th, the first Monday of every month. And like I said, if it's something that you guys really like, then I'll move everything and we'll do it there. You know, we'll do it on the first Monday of every, we'll do it on Mondays. It's the first day of the week. We'll do it on Mondays. Because it gives you a whole week to do it. Yes, it's a do it. What else? I am working on a video for these PET stickers that we all love and hate at the same time because they look cheap. Like the sticker itself is cool, but it's the outside of it that's horrible. Because the sticker is usually matte. Like the image is matte, but it's on that shiny background. And we all hate that. So we all hate the white background too. But I'm working on trying to get rid of that and how we can do that. So I do a video in the works for that. What else? I do have a video coming up for that pocket. And I think that's it. Oh, don't forget, Washi Swap. You need to sign up for that by the 14th. There's a listing in the Facebook group. If you've only got 1 or 2 people, then it doesn't make any sense. So get signed up for that one. Don't forget to put your birthday, just the month, you know, the day and the month. It doesn't have to be the year. We do not need to know how old you are, okay? We just need to know that it's your birthday. Our sale in August is going to be on the 10th. There's still a pop-up sale to come for 2 of them. One for punches and one for those big cartridge dies. You either love them or you hate them. But we're going to have those. I'm going to try and see if I can do those 2 sales together, like close together, so that I can ship all at the same time. So like if I could do it like a Saturday and a Sunday kind of thing, or Friday and a Saturday, so that I can ship it all at the same time. It's a lot of work to get it together. Okay. What else? I think that's it. So if you're new here and I have not yet offended you, give me the chance. Hit the subscribe button. I could offend you tomorrow. It could take me a year, but it will eventually happen. Let's see what else. Hey, and if you don't subscribe for me, subscribe for Harry. He needs all the likes he can get, you know, because he's so rejected and neglected. What else? If you would like to know what's going on the channel, if there's any free classes coming up, if I'm traveling, if there's where I'm going to be traveling, generalizations. I don't need stalkers. Not that anybody would stalk me. I'm crazy. What else? They'd be like, they'd kidnap me and go, hey, you can have it back. Take it. We'll pay you to take it. My husband would be like, you keep it. No, he wouldn't. He'd pay anything to get me back. What else? He'd trade Michelle for me. I'm kidding. So if you want to know what's going on the channel, if there's any free classes or anything coming up, when the quarterly projects are coming out, all that kind of stuff. If you would like to get on my Happy Mail list, I send out Happy Mails to, 5 or 6 people every month. And if you would like to get on the list and get a Happy Mail at least once a year, go ahead and put that in the comments. I'll take it from the comments, or you can instant message me, or you can email me. All of the information down in the description, including how you can pick up some free digitals, how you can support the channel, all of that good stuff, all down there. Join the Facebook group. Until I see you again, stay hydrated, stay cool, and stay well, my friends. I love you guys. Bye-bye.